Jūsų laikas 450. Menininkas iš Izraelio, Shay Zilbermanas ir jo modernistinės architektūros interpretacijos.
It was my first time in the Lithuanian territory. Well, it was interesting because at the beginning I saw the buildings only by drawings that the staff from the festival sends me. Actual physics in the streets were kind of shocking to me because finding they're huge. I mean, they're monumental. And this was quite surprising from someone who is coming from another modernistic city, Tel Aviv. The scale of buildings here are much more smaller, and the city is beautiful. I mean, it's very easy to discover all the pearls, the architectural pearls that stays, as I understood, more or less as they were their original state. So, I mean, it's kind of a living museum for architecture. It's very interesting. I didn't check up for Google Image because I had only the two-dimensional drawings because I really wanted to discover it myself. I didn't want to have a idea of what I'm about to meet. And I was curious about the palette, the color of the city, because when you come to the final exhibition that is opening in 22 January in the post office, you will see that color is making an essential part of my collage, of my work I'm going to display. So I discovered quite few colors that entered my work, my final work. A lot of green, a lot of beige, yellow, and gray. You know, they used to build houses in Tel Aviv from what they found, and what they found was the sand, sea sand. So building houses near the sea, which is made from sea sand, after 60 years, it started to demolish. So the condition in most of buildings are quite poor. I mean, it's the buildings are eaten by the sea, by the salt. And the facades in Tel Aviv these days look so completely different from the original state because people close the terrace and rebuild another parts, and you have like wires, electricity wires, and air conditioning boxes everywhere, and it's look a bit like, you know, very collagistic in a way, but very different from its original state. I'm cutting all the digital drawings I've made based on the original blueprints I've been given, and so the final parts will be assembled, all the cuts together, all the pieces, to create kind of a new vision of the city, which is my vision of modernistic Kaunas. I think it will be very, in a way, abstract, very geometric, very colorful. It's a panoramic view. It's 6 meters of collage, which is the biggest collage ever I've made until now. And I don't know, I hope it will be nice in the post office space and blend with the other projects that I'm sure will be exciting. But what I found really unique Kaunas is using this folk traditional architecture, the national style. And this I found so different from the way Tel Aviv is designed. I mean, the façades looks very, for me, in a way, like kind of a costume for operas. It's so bombastic, and I found it. I felt like so small next to it. I mean, the doors are very majestuous, and everything is kind of bigger than life. But it's still modernism, so it's really interesting to see kind of. I see Kaunas as a faraway sister of Tel Aviv, which I found really interesting. It's like a sister from another father, in a way. Museum of which is one side is the art, and the other side is the War Museum. Oh my God, what a building! I mean, very impressive. And the former Tulpe cooperative house is really it's a pearl. I mean, it's someone has to do something with it in terms of preservation, but you can absolutely see the potential. And to think about Kaunas really as a pearl of modernism, that people in high scale should really take it seriously, and as I said, preserve and really invest in exchange of ideas and culture. And this is the key. This is the key to success. I mean, so yeah, I mean, all the best.